Hi guys, here's an update for Taxol round 3 of 12. I wasn't going to do weekly updates, but I figured I may as well. This is a nice update, really. Round 3 was pretty good. So if you follow my updates, you'll know that in. Sorry, I always cough, you'll know that. Round 2, I had a little bit more anxiety because I noticed some sensitivity in my fingertips and I was worried about neuropathy. So round 3 was a lot better. I don't know if there was any sensitivity, maybe some really mild sensitivity. Maybe I got used to it, but it certainly wasn't noticeable, and it certainly didn't get worse. So I'm pretty happy about that. So all in all, round 3 of Taxol was pretty good. I functioned every day. I didn't need to have any naps during the day, which was wonderful. Um, I was more tired still. That's normal. Some fatigue. I mean, I'm having chemotherapy, so there's going to have to be some side effects, but nothing too significant. I was able to function pretty much as normal. I feel like my brain is switched on again. And with that comes more anxiety because I'm now starting to worry about things again, work and just day to day things that just weren't concerning me in the first sort of 2.5 months of chemo because I was just in survival mode. So I'm out of survival mode. I'm back into living mode, not necessarily thriving mode, but that's just because I'm a bit of a stress head. But I definitely notice a difference. I can watch TV shows and concentrate now. I want to learn more again. I can think about things and analyze things a lot more. So that's a really nice shift, even though it comes with its own stress. I was able to eat quite well as well. I don't necessarily still get the same enjoyment out of food. The taste hasn't been wonderful, but I am able to eat a significant amount. Water isn't tasting so terrible anymore, so I'm able to have some water. Although my craving this around and still ongoing now that I've had Taxol 4 is orange juice. I just want orange juice all the time. So anyway, it's a liquid and it is something that I enjoy, so that's good. I enjoyed chocolate for the first time towards the end of round 3 and now into round 4. Perfect time for Easter, so I'm definitely noticing my sweet taste buds are switching back on. Yeah, probably a few days of taking Pramin in the morning for just a little bit of mild nausea. Nothing too significant. Bowel movements are very, very regular and do tend to be a bit urgent, a bit softer than usual. So that's continued since last round. Nothing terrible. It's not diarrhea. Just very regular and soft. Other than that, not bone pain, I'd call it joint pain. It's really in my knees, has still been there. It's really not terrible. I can't kneel down and get back up very easily, which makes me feel a little bit like an old person. Not that there's anything wrong with being old, but definitely older than I really am. And sometimes I notice that there's sort of a dull ache in the knees when I'm walking around and mobile. It's not terrible. I just feel a little bit... I just feel like I'm hobbling around a little bit, but I'm not hobbling, but it just feels a little bit weak. I'm really deconditioned though too. I haven't exercised now in about 3.5 or 4 months, maybe more. Pretty much since my diagnosis, I haven't really been exercising. Which I need to get back into, but like even walking up a slope now, I get puffed. I definitely don't have the same stamina that I would have had in the past, so that's something I'm going to now start to build up now that I'm starting to feel better. The only other thing that I have noticed in this round has been further deterioration of my eyebrows. They're penciled on today, so they don't look too bad, but they are very sparse now. Luckily, quite uniformly sparse across the whole arch, so I can still see the arch rather than having sort of bald patches that I wouldn't be able to fill in very easily. It's kind of just a uniform line there, so I can still kind of fill in above and below it. And my eyelashes are starting to thin. Look, they're not terrible. I've still got eyelashes. I can't complain too much. Sorry for those squinty shots just there. But today when I washed my face in the shower, I could see about 5 eyelashes on my face afterwards, which obviously is not a routine occurrence. So bit sad about that. I was kind of hoping I'd dodge that bullet, but I knew I wouldn't. So when I'm not wearing makeup, which is not the case right now, I'm wearing normal makeup, I feel like I kind of look like a cancer patient. You know, it's kind of hard when we lose our eyebrows and eyelashes and we're bald. It makes us kind of all look similar in a way, in that sense of just that cancer patient look. So it's a little bit different. Don't necessarily love it, but hey, you know what? It is what it is, and it will all grow back. I'm feeling a bit more body confident because I am making a little bit more effort with my makeup. My skin's pretty good. I've got this one pimple here, but other than that, like, my skin's been really clear and it's been quite nice. So I don't know if that's also because I'm wearing less makeup because I'm not going out every day and putting on my normal sort of makeup. I haven't been as image conscious, I suppose, when I've been quite sick. On my head, and I won't show you because you probably won't be able to see in this light, I definitely feel like I've got some downy hair coming in. I don't know if that's going to fall out again. I don't know if that's been happening the whole time. I think I'm just now so eager for the hair to start growing again that I'm, you know, getting excited about anything. I've still got a little bit of black stubble on there too. I'm really hoping there's no more shedding now and it's just growth from here. The hair that is coming in though is pretty much white and very thin. It doesn't look like the sort of hair that I'm going to love having, but it's still hair, so we'll go with it. I'm not really noticing any other major shedding. My arms are still hairy. That has never changed. I'm wondering if my arm hair is going to be the strongest hair of all and sticking in there. Who knows? We'll see. Other than that, I was a week late for my Zoladex injection, just disorganized, lost my prescription. And I feel like I've been having some hormonal symptoms, but I don't know if that's just in my head. I mean, a week late isn't huge, and it's not like I'm going to return to normal cycles straight away. I don't know if that's what this pimple might be about too. Who knows? I'll see. I've had it today, so let's hope that it all kicks in. The other thing that I have had throughout the last few weeks, probably even before I started Taxol, definitely before I started Taxol, even during AC, was some discharge as well down there. Don't love it. Have to wear a panty liner every day. That's quite annoying. It's just a small amount, but it's enough to be annoying, and it happens every day. So I have to wear a panty liner during the day and at night. Don't love it. Going to talk to my oncologist about it and find out if that's something sort of hormone related as well. Probably is. Other than that though, I'm doing okay. I haven't had any reactions to the Taxol. I'm now able to get in and out very quickly for chemo. I had done before a couple of days ago. Yesterday. Losing time. And I'm no longer having the steroid with it either, just the Claritin. So it's very quick in and out. Still icing. I am using the gloves, but to be quite honest, if you're watching this, save your money on the gloves. I don't necessarily think they're that wonderful. Ice cold bottles of water, not ice cold, iced bottles of water, like literally bottles of water that have been in the freezer for a couple of days. Holding them has been, I found, a lot easier, and definitely feel like I'm really freezing those fingertips and fingers a lot more. So I do use the gloves for the first sort of 20 minutes or so of the, or just before, because I really should start icing about 15 minutes before the Taxol. And as soon as they start to feel less icy, I take them off and use the bottles instead. The ice booties, on the other hand, they're pretty good, and they do stay cold for the entire, or very close to the entire infusion, so haven't had any issues with my toes. Haven't had the other issues with the nails so much. I mean, these need to be painted again, but I've been painting them dark. They are black underneath, but other than that, luckily I haven't had any lifting of nails. They still seem pretty strong, maybe a little bit weaker than usual, like they break a little bit easier, but nothing terrible. I keep them short, I keep them painted. I feel like I'm talking a lot. So I will stop there, but so far so good. Taxol does not feel like chemo in comparison to AC. I feel so much more like myself, so lots of hope there for anyone who is going from AC to Taxol. It is not so bad. Bye.